Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, we are 43 days away from the 2026 Daytona 500 as we profile all these numbers leading up to the morning of the 500 000. We are talking about some of the best drivers that drove for each car number, kind of profiling those car numbers as we count down. One reason I started doing this was because of the King Richard Petty. And if you listen to XM NASCAR Radio and Dave Moody, his Legend series, he interviews different legends of the sport. And the very last question is always, nobody makes it out of here alive. You know, when you're dead and gone, a long time from now, how do you want to be remembered? And everyone comes up with a different way, this, that, and the other. And Richard Petty, I heard it again yesterday. Richard Petty says the perfect thing. I think it's perfect. I just want to be remembered. And even Dave was like, well, you're the king. Everyone's going to remember you. But I'm like, he's got a point there. There's a lot of people that drove in the sport that's part of the foundation of NASCAR over the past 77 years that we don't remember on a daily. We don't remember that often. So I love doing videos like this. And then next offseason, I'm going to do something like the best of the 50s and 60s and 70s. And there's a lot of drivers like a Cecil Gordon or drivers like that we don't really talk about, you know, because they weren't champions, but they ran, you know, a few races, part of that fabric of NASCAR. So that's why I started kind of profiling each car number, because there's drivers that we forget about that drive some of these car numbers. And there's car numbers like the 43. That's one of the most famous car numbers in the world. It holds so many records in NASCAR. It's such an iconic number. So the number 43 has been in 2,312 races, the most of any car number in NASCAR history. Now, mind you, there's been 2,786 NASCAR Cup Series races. So the 43 has started 82.9% of the NASCAR races in NASCAR history. 1993, there was no 43 that year because they actually put it in dry dock and used the 44 for the STP and with Rick Wilson. And then they brought the 43 back the next year. 200 wins, second all time. Not all from Richard Petty, by the way. 585 top fives, 861 top tens, third all time. 122 poles. First race was actually not NASCAR's first race either. September 11th, 1949 was the first time the 43 was raced. And it wasn't by a Petty either. The first race in the Cup Series for the 43 was actually Jack Russell. He started 3 races in 1949. The first win of the 200 for the number 43 wasn't Richard Petty. It was his dad, Lee Petty. So Richard didn't get his first win in the number 43 until 1960. Richard also won in the 42, by the way, his dad's number. So yeah, the 40, the 41, the 42, 43, 44, and 45 are all tied to Petty Enterprises and Richard Petty as well. And so when the little thumbnail picture from 40 through 45 are going to be ties to Petty Enterprises in some of those cars. 572 times that 43 was a Pontiac, which we know he drove Pontiac for a long time there toward the end of his career. Dodge, 537. Plymouth, 491. Ford, 362. Chevy, 303. Toyota, 76, because Legacy Motor Club switched over to Toyota. Buick, 32. Oldsmobile, 31. Mercury, 11. Nash, 3, and 7 for Hudson. Again, not all of those are Petty Enterprises. Not all of those are Richard Petty. But yeah, Richard Petty's a lot of them. You know, obviously, 1,125 starts in the number 43 for the King. 192 wins. 526 top fives. 676 top tens. An average finish of 11.3. Eric Almirola has the second most starts in the 43 at 208 with 1 win, 10 top fives, 30 top tens. Average finish of 20.1. John Andretti, 197 starts, 1 win. 7 top fives, 26 top tens, average finish of 23.4. Eric Jones, 148 starts in the number 43, 1 win. Now, Eric drove for Richard Petty Motorsports, Petty GMS, and now Legacy Motor Club. 19.8 average finish. Bubba Wallace, 112 starts, 3 top fives, 9 top tens, average finish of 23.0. Bobby Labonte, 108 starts, 3 top fives, 13 top tens, average finish of 22.2. Bobby Hamilton, 94 starts, 2 wins, 13 top fives, 29 top tens, average finish of 17.7. Jim Pasquale, 12 starts, 2 wins, 4 top fives, 5 top tens, average finish of 12.6. Now, the famous 43 also was in the Xfinity Series. Now, there were ties to Petty Enterprises in Xfinity and Truck, and there was also teams that ran the 43. There was no tie to Petty. 590 starts in the Xfinity Series for the number 43. 1 win, 13 top 5s, 72 top 10s, 56 different drivers, and 1 winner. Now, on the Cup side, there was 48 different drivers that have ever drove the 43, and 7 different winners. So, in the Xfinity side, Rodney Combs, 78 starts, 8 top 10s, 21.3 average finish. Dakota Armstrong, 66 starts, 4 top 10s, average finish 20.0. Ryan Ellis, 63 starts, average finish 24.7. Jay Sauter, 61 starts, 3 top 10s, 3 top 5s, 15 top 10s, average finish of 21.3. Michael Annett, 58 starts, 7 top 5s, 21 top 10s, average finish of 13.4. Dickie Linville, 46 starts, 3 top 10s, average finish of 18.7. Johnny Sauter, 17 starts, 1 win, 1 top 5, 7 top 10s, average finish of 16.5. In the Truck Series, 248 starts for the number 43, 2 wins, 35 top 10s, 35 top 5s, 78 top 10s. First race was July 1st, 1995. The last race was November 8th, 2024. 23 different drivers and 1 driver won. That 1 driver to win was Jimmy Hensley, and that was for Petty Enterprises. 78 starts, 2 wins, 20 top 5s, 42 top 10s, average finish of 12.0. For GMS, Daniel Dye, 46 starts, 2 top 5s, 10 top 10s, average finish of 18.2. Carlos Contreras, 46 starts, 3 top 10s, average finish 18.8. Rich Bickle, 24 starts, 5 top 5s, 9 top 10s, average finish of 14.7. And Steve Grissom, 23 starts, 6 top 5s, 11 top 10s, and average finish of 12.3. So we are 43 days away from the Great American Race Daytona 500. Fully expect some point in time this week we'll find out the format for next year. I'm going to say it. I think we'll have a full race. I am pro playoff. Don't get me wrong. I do like the playoffs. I do like the eliminations. But I think because of the PR stuff from the lawsuit and everything online, I think NASCAR is going to go ahead and play it safe and do the full season, and then we'll see what happens. I look at it probably, if they do full season, I would say 5 to 7 years, and we may see another change. I would say once this TV contract is up in 2031, I think by 2032 it'll probably be full streaming, if not half streaming, I guess would be. And I think we see a change then as well. But hey, right now we are 43 days away. As always, thanks for watching the Robert Sports Show. Don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader, sports channel content.